friend. Welcome again to your Rapid Influence System. Coach Phill here, your personal development coach and high performance leadership coach who helps organizations realign their teams and ensures that they can make more money, have a bigger impact, and make a difference in their particular industries. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I was having a conversation with a gentleman I was traveling a couple of days ago. And the gentleman said, hey coach, you've been doing this for a while, because I've been around for quite a while. I've been around for 16, 17 years now. And he said, what are those things that first he asked me what drives him. I said, for me to answer that, I'll tell you what I am about right now, what I believe in. My beliefs right now about business and about the world is that through entrepreneurship and through brave leadership, we can change the world. I believe that great entrepreneurship and brave leadership will definitely make a difference in this world. Great entrepreneurs can turn the world around. Great entrepreneurs, the world is built on commerce. The world is built on biashara. The world is built on great entrepreneurs coming up with great services and opening up organizations, employing people and making things happen. So I am a total believer in that. He said, okay, so what do you usually do? How do you do what you do? I said, we have, after doing this for quite a while, you begin to pick up what works. And we created the Rapid Influence System after going through so many culture change programs, so many sales trainings and leadership and all these things. And we used to do everything until I realized, what are those things that make a difference? What are those drivers? So today I wanted to share with you what are those 5 business drivers that you as an entrepreneur, you as a leader, you as a person out there, doing what you have to do. Remember, I have great admiration for great leaders and great entrepreneurs. And I believe that if you look at these 5 things consistently, it doesn't matter which part of your business you're at. If you're looking at them consistently, you will make more money, you will make a bigger difference, you will have a bigger impact. The first thing that you have to look at, and when we do the Rapid Influence System, when we go in, we're always looking at these things simultaneously, and then coming up with, where do we start to help these people? Where do we start to help this company? First thing that we look at is, how is this company strategically placing themselves in terms of customer strategy? What is their strategy for the market? What is their strategy of acquiring, retaining, and wowing their customers? And in looking at that, you begin to understand, what is the foundations of business? What do they think? If you look at some of the greatest people out there who have made the difference in industry, they've always had a fantastic customer strategy. They've always found a way to engage their customers, acquire their customers. Everyone is about, how do we do it quicker, better? How do we do it quicker, better? But it's not just about how to do it quicker and better. How do you do it with connection and with love and with suave and so that your customers become your greatest assets. Your customers become your biggest marketers. And when we come in, I'm always looking around and say, how are these guys doing in terms of customer service? How do they attract their customers? What is their advertising? Does it have a story, or is it just boom, this is who we are, take our brand? Do they tell a great story? We always say, culture will always eat strategy for breakfast. The culture of an organization will have in there an element of customer strategy, customer retention. How do they deal with their customers? What do they do that is different? What do they do that makes their customers excited? Okay, so that's the number one thing. You as a business person, ask yourself, what am I doing from a customer strategic point of view? How am I going about getting my customers? Because you could have the greatest product. If there are no customers to take the product, it's not going to do nothing for you. So number one thing is, business driver number one is customer strategy. Next, business driver is the quality of your employee engagement and development. The quality of this particular attribute of business is important. And sometimes as small business people, we sometimes miss it. And this is very clear, especially with places where there's cheap labor and people don't care so much about the people. People don't understand the power of engaging. It doesn't matter which part of the world you go to. This particular particular quote cuts across. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You can never ever build an empire and leave a legacy if you never looked after the people who helped you. It is impossible. If you create an organization where you're not engaging your people, you're not going beyond the norm, you're not doing something about their personal development. I had a conversation. Somebody sometime called me and said, "Hey, no, they called me. They had a challenge with the fact that they could not develop leaders." I said, "Okay, tell me how many people have you employed on the line in the last 1 year?" I said, "We can't count." I said, "Why?" He said, "You know what? These guys are just like, they're, what do they say? They're just like, I can't use the word they said, but said, they just come and go. They just come and go because they have no purpose." I said, "Okay, tell me what you do to engage them." Nothing. What you do to give them a reason to stay? Nothing. And then you're surprised. Now guess what? This company will always just be there, just sailing. It can never take off. It can never create a market shift. Why? It doesn't have a strategy to deal with their people. It doesn't have a strategy to develop their people. Anthony Robbins always says, people are either growing or dying. It's a psychological need. If you don't have a strategy, you haven't taken time to think about it. I ask my guys every beginning of the year, what do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? It is important because then they're growing. Then they can be in a position where they know, you know what? I'm getting better. That alone helps people to stay longer and give a little bit more. That people who are not motivated by money necessarily. But this all comes from your employee development and engagement strategy. It is beyond just an HR policy. It is a real business drive. Next one, you got to think about number 3 is your quality process improvement and culture change. Okay, how are you doing with your processes? What process do you have in place to ensure that your processes are continuously getting better? Continuously is the word. Continuously getting better for improvement. It is in relation to the Japanese way of doing things, the kaizen. It's about constant improvement, constantly making sure you're doing something to get better consistently from a process point of view. Now, as a business leader, if you're not thinking about that consistently, you got a problem. There will be no growth. Most importantly, you have people who are just status quo. You go to some of these government offices, same thing every time they come in, they do, they go, they do. There's no development. There's nobody doing things that create that difference. So what you need to be asking yourself as an entrepreneur is, hey, what is my quality improvement process? How can we do this better? How can we improve this? How can we do this better? Where is the new way of doing something? There's got to be a situation where you're consistently asking the question, how can we do this better? The next one, ladies and gentlemen, and this is big, especially for small business people. Sometimes if you're not a really money person, you kind of let it go, but your financial analysis, control, and capital management. Crucial. It is not just how much money you make, it is how much money you keep. And from business point of view, it is not about making money, it's about creating wealth. Now, I have been there, ladies and gentlemen. I have made a lot of money but never created wealth. At a certain stage, it was just you make it goes, you make it goes. You're not growing, you're not making a difference, okay? You're just, hand to mouth. As an entrepreneur, you must begin to think, okay, what do I need to invest in to make sure that, hey, there's development, there's a chest that is going to ensure that the company stays long term, that the company is contributing to the people, that the company is creating a foundation that even if you're gone, it is still going to be here. That comes from you having a robust capital management system. Okay? As business owners, sometimes, it is hard. Sometimes the money is not there, but you have to develop the discipline to say, you know what, I'm going to start looking at this a little bit more to make sure that there's a going concern 5, 10, 15, 20 years from today. And then the final one, final business driver, and this is the way the world is going now. You as a business person, if you're not innovating and looking at market dominance, if you're not doing things that take you to another level, if you're not doing things that ensure that you are the to-go-to person, if you're not asking consistently what the customer wants, what the customer doing, you just ask Uber, you just ask Airbnb, you see how the hotel industry is scrambling to see that they can compete even more. You look at what has happened to it, and now they're looking at selfless trucks and stuff like that. Now, That is paradigm change. But it doesn't matter which business you're in. It doesn't matter how small. Ask yourself the question, how can I serve better? How can I give my customers better? How can I do what I have to do to ensure that I'm remaining relevant in my industry? And with those, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you, by focusing on them and doing what you ought to do, together we can make a difference. We can be the entrepreneurs who make the world move in a better direction. So whatever you do, as usual, live strong, have the audacity to do whatever it takes to live on your terms. I love you. See you soon.